Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to walk you through on how to apply for a US passport. So when you're applying for US passports, you cannot apply it online. Yes, to apply for US passport you have to apply it in person. So mostly you can go to the post office and apply for it. You apply it in person. So there are two options. You can either go to the post office, fill up the forms, or there is a second option that you can fill up the form online and then take it over there. So I'm going to take you through. I'll show you everything on my laptop. So without wasting my time, let's just dig into my laptop and show you guys how to go about it. So when you go into your browser, what you just type in travel.state.gov. So you just put it to make everything easier. So this is how it is. So when it comes to the site, this is how it is. It says fill up or download your form, and you can. This one is the cost and how to submit a good photo and tips for your US citizenship document. But I'm not going to talk about that. So to find out the cost of your passport, you just click on it, and it says you say what fee should I pay. So you can go through. So if an adult of 16 and older applying for the first time, if you want the passport book, this is the fees that you pay. That's the fee. That's $130 if that's for regular, and if you want it to be execution, pay an additional $35. So if you want a card, that's a $30, 35 if you want it faster. If you want a book and a card, that's 160 if you want the book and the card. So mostly the card is used for domestic flights, like you want to travel from one state to the other. Yes, that's probably the reason why you get the passport card. But if you want both, yeah, they'll give you both. But mostly for international flights going to other countries, that's the passport book is the most suitable ones that you need. So any ones that you want, that's up to you. You can just click on it. And if an adult 16, I'm renewing. So if you are renewing your passport, so these are the fees if you are renewing your passport. 16 years and older if you are renewing your passport. And a child under the age of 16 for the first time applying for passport for the first time, these are the fees that you pay. So any category that you want. And it says I'm changing or collecting my passport. So if you are changing your passport or collecting your passport, so you just read it. Says fee calculator, so you just go through it and all that. So let's go back, and it says fill up or download the form. So if you want to fill up the forms online before you go to the post office, that's up to you. And also it says the processing time says routine 8 to 11 weeks, expedite cost an extra $60, takes 5 to 7 weeks. So in case maybe you need it urgently, you want to expedite it, you have to pay an extra $60. Click on fill up. So when you click on it, you just scroll down. So this is the form filler. That's the PDF. If you want to download the PDF and fill it up yourself, that's fine. But if you want to fill it up online, you just click on the form filler. So if you're applying it for the first time or you are renewing it, click on the form filler and you accept, and you click on submit. Are you filling up for the first time? Say fill out online and print. So you fill it up online and you print it. If your card too is stolen, lost or stolen, you want to check for the status anyhow you want it. So since you're applying for the first time, click on it. So this is the process. So you have to fill everything up. So let me just walk you through the date of birth, and you put in your social security, male or female, hair color, then occupation, and your middle name if you have. If you don't have a middle name, you just leave it alone. The country of birth, state, the state that you are in, and your height. So let me just put in your eye color, and employer or school. So if you are in school, you just put the school. If you are working, you put in your employer over there. Just make it simple, and you click on next. You put in your address. If you have an apartment number, you put in your apartment number. If you don't have an apartment number, you just leave it alone. So in case you are living in a house, then you don't need an apartment number. And you put in the city, and you put in this country, the United States, then the state that you are, and you put in the zip code, and in care of. So if you are doing it for a child under the age of 16, then you have to put in, that's a parent, you have to put in your name over here. That's a care of for the child. But if the child is 18 years and above, then you don't have to put in a care of. So is this your permanent address? So is this your permanent address? If no, you click on no. If yes, you click on yes. And it says a preferred method of communication. So if you want the preferred method of communication, if you want mail, if you want email, if you want both, you just decide. So I'll just go with email anyhow you want it. So you just put in your email over there. You make sure you put in the right thing over there. And you put in your phone number. So your phone number, is it a home, work, or cell? Just put in cell. You put in. So it says no dashes. So if you want to add another one too, you just click on it. So you go to next. And it says date of your trip. So if you are going to travel, like in the next couple of months, yeah, you can put it over there. But if you are not going to travel the next couple of months, maybe you are just filling up just want the passport for documentation sake, yeah, you can just leave everything blank and you just go to next. And it says who should we contact in case of an emergency. So in case of an emergency, who should they contact? So in case they're trying to get hold of you and are not getting, in case of emergency, so you best put the information of the person that they can contact in case they're not getting hold of you. So you just put it over there and just click on next. And it says your most recent passport. Have you been issued any of the following? So have you been issued for a passport book, passport card, both or none? So if this is your first time applying for a US passport, then you click on none because you have not been issued any. But if you have been issued before and you are renewing it, and you just click on any one that you have. If you have the book, if you have the card, or if you just have the passport book, you just click on. If you have both, you just click on both. We'll go to next. And it says note, if completing as a third party or parent of minor, complete the form in the context of the applicant, not yourself. So if you are applying this for a minor, then you have to complete this. So if you are not, just click on none. Has applicants ever been married? So you the applicant, are you married? So if you the parent, you are married, you just click on yes. If you are not married, you just click on no. And if you are applying it for your child and your child is not married, you just click on no. Go with the no and you click on next. It says list all other names you have issued. So all the names that you have used, you have to list it, everything over here. If you have not used any other name, you just click on next. So you just review it, make sure everything is correct. So it says once you have reviewed the information, please complete and follow the steps to finish the process. So you just click on next since everything is okay. So the fees, so passport options. So it says passport book is $130, passport card is $30. So if you want both, then you are going to pay $160. You see it over here, passport book and card, $160. So it says additional fees, file research, and acceptance fee. So if you want the additional fees, you just put it over there. So they told us, so then just go with the $160. So if you are going with the $160, the processing method, so you can pay routine fee, you can expedite fees too if you want it to be so the routine fee is the regular $160. If you want it expedite, that's additional $60. And if you want it expedite at agency service, so you want to be at an agency, also $60. So delivery method, if you want them to ship it to you, the standard shipping is free, but if you want them to ship it to you within 1 or 2 days, that's an $18.32. So both passport book and the passport card. Also for them, they can ship the book to you in 1 or 2 days, but for the card it will be standard. So your total will be $195. See, it's payable to your acceptance facility. US passport employees and US military personnel. If your federal agency or military branch travel coordinator has instructed you to apply for a non-free passport for official government travel, please select passport book only and continue. So this only goes for the US government employees or US military personnel. So you just click on next, and it says when we click on how to submit your forms inside the United States, you must appear in person at the acceptance facility or a passport agency with your DS11. So your DS11 is what you just filled out. So if you're outside the United States or the US consulate, or so you just go to the US embassy or the consulate website. So what to submit? So one recent passport photo, correct passport fees, proof of US citizenship, proof of identity, that's your ID, and you print it out, and you just click on accept. So if you want to start a whole new process, just go ahead. So you can locate a facility or agency near you. So when you click on the locate, so you click on the location, and it will give you, let me just put in a zip code, and you click on search. So when I put in my zip code, the post office, the library, you can go to post office, you can go to the library, all those that process that accept the passport card, the passport application. You see, you can just pick one of them and go and submit your application over there. When you are done, then you just click on print form. You just click on the print form and you just print out the form. So when you get to the post office or to the library or the facility that accept the forms, you don't have to go and fill up the forms anymore. So guys, this is how you apply for a US passport. So you can fill up the form online, you print it out, and you take it to the post office, to the library, or the agency that accepts the forms. So it's very simple. All that you need is you put in the right information, because the information that you put on the forms is what is going to appear on your passport. So make sure your spelling is correct, everything is correct. So it doesn't have to be like, okay, they made your spelled your name wrong or not, that, because they are going to look on the form. Even though, yeah, there is a typing error, but make sure to review your information and make sure everything is correct before you submit or before you print it out and go to the post office or the library or the agency to pay for it and get your passport process. So thank you guys for watching this video, and please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.